So, approximately how far away are you from me right now?
I think I'm probably about 10 feet.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Supposed to be social distancing right now. So,
Yeah, I'm social distancing like a motherfucker over here.
hell yeah, you are. I just want people to not be concerned with the fact that I went to David's to shoot the next 4 months of our content. So, we're not even in the same room recording this right now. And, I'm giving David my undivided attention right now, too. So, I got shit to get done.
Yeah, I just get a blank table with my popcorn and my vape.
Yeah, I got nothing to do.
We're
right
in
now.
self-isolation from 2 different rooms in the same house.
Yep.
So, lucky enough, Danica has Animal Crossing to play.
What have you done on quarantine so far?
Work. Bought a projector so he could do cool shit. I'm having a lot of fun with the projector too. I'm watching your fucking game
Yeah?
behind the screen.
Nah.
Where you see Danica, I'm basically behind her screen, facing the screen from the side, watching her have fun,
So,
shaking trees.
this is what this game's all about. So far, how has COVID-19 stuff interfered with your day-to-day lifestyle?
Food.
What do you mean?
Well, who cares about the toilet paper and stuff like that? What's the point of toilet paper if you don't have any food that you could crap out? Like all the ground beef's gone, all the canned goods are gone, practically.
Is that all you eat? You only eat canned goods and ground beef?
Well, yeah.
What?
And all I saw was like steaks, a couple pork chops. That was pretty much it. There's not really anything else.
You live pretty isolated anyway. Like, regardless of this stuff. Like, you're pretty much just home and not out and about.
Oh, I venture out, but it also sucks because with the movies that were in theaters, they released them digitally, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it delays all the other movies that were coming out, so even though everybody's like, cool, you get to see Sonic the Hedgehog early at home, there won't be any more new movies for a long-ass time now.
Wait, Sonic the Hedgehog came out?
Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah.
What? I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I knew it came out in theaters, but I didn't know it was out streaming. Is it on Netflix?
I don't think it's on Netflix, but it's out now.
Oh, okay. But I really wanted the Mulan movie, but I feel like the people who are really insensitive about what's been going on, it's gonna leave like a really bad taste in people's mouths over the first thing they see when they're back in theaters is something about China because people are obnoxious here. I'm not happy about that. Did you see the trailer for the new Mulan movie?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It looks fucking dope. So cool.
As long as nobody breaks out into singing, I'll be fine with it.
They shouldn't have any singing in this one. And they also shouldn't have Eddie Murphy as a dragon in this one, which is a good thing.
Well, pretty much all movies are like now being either they stop filming. I mean, not only that, think about this. Not even just movies. All TV shows that stop filming. So everything can you imagine if Game of Thrones, of course, people probably wouldn't care knowing the end of Game of Thrones, but can you imagine if they were like, oh, season 8's coming up, and they're like, oh, sorry, we're going to be delayed another fucking year because of this virus.
Well, that's different because I have like a really good loyalty to Game of Thrones. So, and just like with any video game or any sort of anything, it's more of a, yeah, I'll wait for quality, but this is a little different because it's like, shit, everything's just not going.
Everybody's binging Netflix and shit now, but pretty soon, what are they going to have? Because...
Yeah, like, I haven't been binging Netflix really, except for like, I watched The Tiger King. The shit was awesome. And also heartbreaking at the same time.
Well, I watched all of Tiger King in like one night.
Yeah, you didn't tell me you were watching Tiger King. You were just like, I was like, yo, this Tiger King shit looks cool. And you were like, haha, waiting for you to ask me about it.
That's because you never watch it either. If I would have said, hey, you should watch this, you would just not watch it. If I want you to not watch something, I don't mention it.
You always are like, you should watch this movie that's really long and you have to watch every minute of it to pay attention to. And I was like, I need something fast.
The movie's 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you'll be like, I don't have time to watch a movie, but I just watched all Tiger King.
Yeah, Tiger King
like
is something that you could
40 hours of video at once.
you could listen to it while you're working.
I don't know. That guy is so ridiculous that you probably want to see him.
No, you can look up every now and then, but like if it's like a movie, you gotta sit there and you gotta replay the whole movie again, and then I gotta stop sewing and I gotta look up, and then I might poke my hand with a needle.
The other cool show, the other one that I liked a lot on Netflix was Evil Genius.
Evil Geniuses is really good on Netflix.
Just the way it starts with the guy with the bomb around his neck.
It's crazy. Yeah, so if you guys are not sure what to watch on Netflix right now, we can suggest you a list, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen some of these things. Evil Geniuses is really good. Wild Wild Country is really good.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then, of course, Making a Murder is good. Season 2 sucks. Mindhunter is fucking great.
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, it wouldn't matter because even if they were going to do a season 3, they would have stopped production now, but.
Yeah, oh shit, you're right. I haven't even been following that. I hope they do a season 3.
I don't think they're going to do another one, which is stupid.
You don't think they're going to do another season 3? I feel like they are.
Well, Altered Carbon, the first season I watched, and I was like, this is, I like science fiction, but this is really slow.
I don't like Altered Carbon.
And the second season came out, and I haven't even looked at it.
Altered Carbon was like trying to be too many sci-fi shows shoehorned into one.
So round off some quick Netflix things that you think people would watch if they haven't seen them while they're bored shitless.
Altered Carbon sucked. I was watching, what the fuck was it? The Key something? It was the one with those kids and they have keys to different worlds.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
I was watching that. That was really weird. Haunting of Hill House is good. Dear Zachary is really good. What was that one?
The Staircase is another one.
The Staircase is good. I watch all the true crime.
If you like true crime and
if you guys don't
courtroom
like
dramas.
true crime stuff, it's kind of wasted on you. But like, I really like all the true crime stuff. But what was it? I just watched this one, the one with the kid Gabriel Gonzalez, I think. The one with the little kid in the Department of Children and Families.
Oh, no, you told me about it. I wasn't going to watch that one.
Fuck, it was really hard.
I don't want to watch some child abuse shit.
It was really hard to watch, but it was very good. Don't Fuck with Cats is good too. It's really hard to watch. Skip through the cat stuff if you can't handle it. But like, just so you know, just to get through it, just know that guy gets fucked. The guy who fucked with cats, he got fucked. So as long as you know that, that'll carry you through the episodes. That was wild. Orange is the New Black is good. I like that show. I know you couldn't stand that show.
I watched a few seasons, but then it just got dumber and dumber to me.
Big Little Lies on HBO Go. Super good. Really good show. It's probably like one of my favorites right now. It has a really good soundtrack.
Amazon Prime, though, I think every time I go to Amazon Prime, it's like a bunch of, it almost seems like public domain shit and like old World War II shit and crap like that. But there's not a lot of, once you've seen like the Boys.
The Boys is good too.
Yeah, once you've seen that and like Jack Ryan, their original stuff or whatever, there's not.
Barry's good. Barry's on HBO.
Yeah, Barry was good, but
you didn't want to watch Barry for the longest time. I made you watch Barry, and you're
like,
like,
I don't like watching a lot of comedy stuff, but it wasn't really as comedy as I thought.
No, it's just as much as a comedy as Breaking Bad is a comedy.
Well, and the other thing sucks is like Animal Crossing came out, so that saved a lot of people, gave them something to do. But
fuck it. Well, honestly, if you're a video game player right now, this is the best. This is the best year for you because we were bred for this introverted life where we don't go out. And not only that, you got Last of Us coming out, you got Final Fantasy coming out, Resident Evil 3 remake, as well as we got Animal Crossing now. You have Doom Eternal. You got other shit that you all are going to be like, but you forgot this one game. You got that coming out too, whatever that game is.
Well, when the hell Last of Us comes out in May, which watch this with the coronavirus.
Cyberpunk coming out?
Yeah, Cyberpunk's supposed to be coming out, but watch it.
It shouldn't fuck up anything.
Well, watch what'll happen is they'll be like, Last of Us comes out, I think, May 30th or some shit. And they'll be like, on May 29th, they'll be like, coronavirus is gone. You can all go back to work now.
Well, you know what? That's fine.
Those guys.
And it's not going to happen, David, because it's going to get extended because there's no fucking way in hell we are not being locked up there's no way in hell that we're going to get unlocked in April 31st.
Well,
Look at all the other countries out there. We're in here for a while, dude.
If the gaming thing was... like if I was the Last of Us guys or the Cyberpunk guys, I'd be doing whatever I could to get those games out as soon as fucking possible.
Oh, yeah.
Because right now, people are so bored, they would literally buy your game just for something to do.
I really don't know what's going to get Game of the Year, and it's a little bit too soon for me to even speak about it, but I'm just saying that like there has been scientific studies on Animal Crossing helping and subsiding people with PTSD and chronic depression and other kinds of things like finding their sexuality and identifying with their gender and anything like that. There has been, this has helped a lot of people. And it came out at one of the best times of the year. It's like one of the only good things so far of 2020. And I swear, like, I think this is my vote for Game of the Year. I'm biased, but I really think that this is probably a runner-up.
Well, the one advantage to Animal Crossing is the online stuff.
Yeah. Also, you can hang out. So, some people got married in Animal Crossing because they couldn't have their fucking wedding in person. Like some people did that. That actually happened. You can't do that in Cyberpunk or Final Fantasy.
I think the virus stuff I'm not worried about as much as I am people being crazy and doing stupid shit. Because you think about it, if the virus never even came to your state, just somehow missed your state and you were just like in a chosen land,
yeah,
it wouldn't matter because people would still freak out, go buy all the gas, buy all the fucking paper products, buy all the food up, and then people are just going to start starving. And not only are they starving, but now they're going to be unemployed and the government's just going to send them a check for $1,200. They didn't say anything about sending another check. So that $1,200 is all you get. And not only that, but it's not like free money. They're going to ask for it back in your taxes later on. Like if you get a tax return the next year and you get money back, they're gonna be like, no, we gave you the $1,200.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna have people unemployed with no money and no food to buy, even if they had money. And once people start getting that way, like people think crime, like they blame it on race. Crime, when you drive to a poor part of town, that's usually the most dangerous part of town because they got no fucking choice.
The thing is most grocery stores, if you don't panic buy, they're fine. They'll still stock up. They'll be okay. It's fine. Just the people that are fucking freaking out are the ones that are the worst.
Well, what happens though when butchers all of a sudden can't go to work and ranchers can't go to work and...
Mostly should be concerned with the fact that nurses and doctors can't go to work.
Well, I'm saying besides the sickness, and if you're at a place where you couldn't even get sick and nobody can go to work and everybody's lost their job, every little thing about that, you know, that happens in our lives, somebody's pretty much running.
Well, you've seen videos of people getting tested for this virus, right?
Where they put the Q-tip way up their nose?
Whoa! No, I feel like I don't want to get it because I don't, for obvious reasons, but I really don't want to get tested for it because of that fucking Q-tip. And then people were saying that like the Q-tip's so long that it feels like it's poking them in the brain when they just get it shoved up their nose. Okay.
Well, that's the weird thing now is just the impact on everybody's situation. But I'll tell you this, it's better that it happens now instead of like, say, 20 years ago when you didn't have internet and
yeah,
you had to wait for a Sunday paper or some crap or like the 3 channels on TV.
Oh, yeah. Like you got kids taking classes and shit online.
Yeah.
It's going to open up a whole new door of what's actually necessary to physically be present for or what is necessary.
Well, that's also a scary thing, too, because they might be, we need less people working and more robots working that can keep working and don't get infected with viruses.
Maybe the Earth is too fucking populated.
Except for computer viruses, yeah. And it might, I mean, we're already going to that thing where people, you know, I feel like I've talked to people all day and then I realize I haven't said a word. It's just me on my computer typing to people.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to them, you know, I can, the voice in my head. But it's already going like that. But if anything, I think this just kind of shows it. The only problem it doesn't show is how do you create content to keep everyone, because people get bored, they're going to lose their minds.
Yep, a lot of artists are basically, part of the reason why some people are staying sane.
Well, the one thing I thought was stupid is LeBron James, basketball player.
LeBron James.
Well, they were saying, well, what if we had basketball games and just didn't have the crowd there? And he was like, I'm not doing it then. Which to me is like, dude.
That's still a crowd of more than 10 people.
Well, sure. But he didn't give a shit about that. He didn't want to play because there'd be no crowd there.
Oh, well, fuck him. He's a dick.
Playing basketball or a sport, most people watch that shit on TV, and it's about who wins. It's not a fucking play where you need audience participation. So they have 82 games a season they play, so they're so stupid that they just stop the season rather than just saying, okay, everybody has to be tested. You could even say, look, you know what? All the fucking players are going to be here and there, and we have to do this and that. But
I think that's a huge dick move of LeBron James.
Just to say, I won't do it because there's no audience.
It's a one-time, a one-season thing. Like, it's not like it's the... And also if you're... I don't know. I didn't know he said that. But if I was a big basketball fan and LeBron was my boy and he said that, fuck him. I'm not a fan of him anymore.
Well, I mean,
because he's not even thinking about you anymore. He's just like, I want a crowd. Fuck you.
Yeah, I can understand if it was like, hey, they travel... 82 games a year, they're traveling. So different hotels, different all these high risk chances.
Why isn't the Harlem Globetrotters doing a thing?
But I mean, they travel a lot, so there's a big chance of them getting it and stuff like that. But to say I don't want to play because there won't be an audience,
that's such a dick move.
Especially at a time like right now where people are at home, they'd probably want to sit there and have something on TV to watch.
Oh yeah.
So even if who gives a fuck if there is no goddamn crowd and all you see is empty chairs and them playing. You'd still go, I want my team to win. Even fucking football is the same damn way. The problem is if now it's probably more about getting the people that have to run it, all the cameramen, all that stuff like that. But
yeah,
I just thought that was kind of stupid. But
there's so many eyes on my social media right now. Like my fucking Facebook's blowing up because people are bored at home and now they're just scrolling on their Facebook newsfeed, not knowing what to do, and they just see me and they're like, I'll favorite that page.
I do think it's kind of cool, like all the late show hosts are doing, where they're all doing shows from their house.
Yeah, well, Alton Brown's even doing that too. Like Alton Brown, he just reignited his old show from the 90s or the early 2000s called Good Eats, and he made a YouTube channel called Good Eats, and they finally finished the kitchen for his YouTube channel, but now everything's shut down. So he's filming it with him and one other person, and he's all the camera angles are super bad on purpose. And then he's standing there doing his intro, and he's like, time to cook this thing. And then when he's done with his intro, he starts just going back into his normal self and breaking character, and then he runs across the kitchen to grab the main camera and bring it to the other side of the kitchen, and it's just filmed really badly on purpose. It's amazing.
Well, I mean, right now everybody's stuck at home.
Yeah.
Content's all you have is what can I do at home? What games can I play? What shit can I watch?
Yeah.
And Netflix does not come out with enough new stuff, or Amazon or any of those platforms that is going to keep people going. I think if this went on the rest of the year, I think instead of movie companies saying we're going to push this movie back a year,
they should just launch them.
They should just launch it digitally, make it a pay-per-view thing. They'd probably even because most people don't want to go to the movies because they don't want to be around other people. They just don't want to pay for $30 popcorn. I think they'd actually make more money just from people doing pay-per-view at home.
Well, our country's either going to come out of this worse or a lot better. I don't know which one it is. It's definitely going to be one or the other. It's not going to be in between.
Well, I mean, I think if you're a store, you're screwed. I think if you're Amazon, you're probably kicking ass.
Yeah. I keep getting these weird messages from these people that are just writing me being like, fuck Amazon. And I'd have time if this wasn't for Amazon. Apparently some people, where was it? New York Times told me something about these people protesting at Whole Foods because they said that they don't think that they should be working, which is what you were saying. Where is this article? Also, for reference, it's March 31st. So if any of this info that I'm saying is out of date, that's why. Where is this?
You know what we should do is we should just start doing movie reviews for movies that haven't come out yet. So that way, when the movie finally does come out, then I'll just put the video up, and then they'll be just like, you were horribly wrong.
Yeah, guys, thank you for hanging out and watching this video, and we appreciate you. And we have some cool projects coming out, but they are not the way that we want them to be, but we're trying our best, and I hope that the next couple of months are in your favor. And
yeah, we just can't do a lot of location stuff, of course, but
yeah, we really wanted to do some cool shit. We have some Last of Us stuff that's pretty cool. I'm just a little sad that it's not the way that we were gonna do it, but I think it'll be cool. And also, who's to say, like, if we don't like the first result, we can still show you guys and then be like, how about when we come back, we'll do a better job. So like, we can always just revisit stuff. And you can do a comparison and contrast to how much we've leveled up since the last thing with limited, locations and equipment and what have you. So yeah, thank you, and stay safe, and we love you. No homo. Good night.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
See ya.
Good night.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
And a tutelar.
And cut.
A biento.
And see you later, alligator.
Mucho el bueno goodbye.
Adios, amigos.
Buenos nachos.
Konnichiwa. Wait, is that hello? Yeah, that's hi. Oh, never mind.
Si jambo. Uhaligani.
Sayonara.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
You hang up first.
You hang up first. No, you're the greatest.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
You hang up first.
You hang up.
No, you.
You hang up.